Hello, everybody. I am Dr. T&J Ramsey, the host of the Tina Ramsey Show and podcast, powered by CTR Media Network. And our show is all about bringing you informative information from 6 to 8 figure earners to share their tips and strategies with you to help you grow. And sometimes I do these one-on-ones, I would say these solo episodes to give you some food for thought. With that being said, today's episode will be all about the flow of money. Now, I really prefer the term currency because once you understand how money works and how it flows, you will understand why money is called currency, because when we use it correctly, it's ever flowing, ever abundant, like the currents or the current of the sea, of water, right? I mean, when you look at water and you see the current of the water, it's just ever flowing, and it flows in and out of lakes, rivers, oceans, and it's just ever flowing. And so I must admit, it took me many years before I got to the point where it really clicked and made sense on how money flows. So today, what I'm going to talk about is the way that money flows and how many businesses fail because they do not understand this one point, because they want more customers. They want more people to opt into what they're doing. And this, you cannot go against how the law of nature goes, okay? Everything has systems of operation. The flow of money, the flow of currency, once you graduate to understanding the true way the operational system of money works, you will start understanding why I say currency. And so right now, this is all about you as a business owner and your mindset centered around what money is, what it isn't, how it's going to help you and also impact the world, right? And so often you see businesses as business owners. Let me put it right. As business owners, we want other people to purchase our products and our services, because otherwise you want to impact the world, but you also want to make an income, okay? And so I had to understand the power of the flow of money, currency, and the power of investing. And not just investing in myself or investing in my business, but investing in others. And it's just a law of a chain of reactions that occur when you take your currency and then you invest it in other people, whether it's big or small, whether it's literal currency, money, or whether it's currency of your time, currency of your ingenuity, currency of a skill or ability, currency of your network, of providing people access to it. It's so many different forms of currency. And once you understand the different forms, the different layers of it, and then most importantly, how you leverage it and utilize it in the world, how do you use it in a positive, productive way? Once I understood how to do this the proper way, there has never been a time where I was without. Period. Whether it was personal or business, whether it was physical, mentally, health-wise, everything balanced itself out. So it is, I would call it it's a law, under, I would say, an unclassified law. I would say, in my way of trying to explain it to you, that, and I think Cat Williams said it the best way. Now he referenced the universe, but it's just common sense on how, once you understand how stuff flows. And for people who do believe in the Bible, it goes back to the golden rule, which you do unto others as you will want people to do unto you. That's for personal, and that is also for business. The more good you put out, the good will return to you. Not saying that you will not have different situations that occur that are not so positive, but for the most part, what you put out is what you receive back. I like to say it's the boomerang effect. Just like when you throw out a boomerang, and you may throw it out and it stays gone for a while, but it eventually makes its way back to you. So say, for example, you have a membership program, or you have a product or service, and you want it to grow. How can you, even though you're doing all the things, you have the right systems, you have the right marketing, you even decide to do paid ads, you also have a network of people, you also have influence where you may not be a big influencer, but you have people that know you, people who support you, but yet the sales are still not coming. You also have proof that whatever it is that you're doing, it actually works, because you have had some clients or some customers that purchased that product or service from you in the past, but it just has never, or a book, or it just has never reached that full potential that you want it to reach. If you're in that situation and you're looking at your website back end, where your payment gateway, you're looking at your bank account for your business, and it's not growing, it's not thriving, you're not making any sales, or they're very limited with the sales, then you need to do this self-evaluation of yourself. What is that? You need to check and see, how many times have you personally invested in someone else? Whether it was money, whether it was capital in some sort of way. Maybe you have an asset that you know that someone else can use that you're not using, or that you can avail to them in order to help give them a helping hand. Maybe donating to a nonprofit to help them reach their incentive goals so they can keep doing community work. Maybe it's giving out free information, quality information on a podcast or a TV show or a book or an ebook. Maybe it's going live on social media or creating a post that is being very helpful or useful to someone who may need that information, because you are a problem solver, or you being and we all know that if you have a business, you can't get everything away for free, but you should always have certain things, like I call it my pay it forward, give back. Every single year, I have certain things that I know of value that I give to people in need. I wait for God to kind of nudge me on who to give it to, but I give away so many free items, services every single year. Now, why? Yes, I love helping people, but also I understand that if you want people to help you, or when you need a helping hand, and you want to be able to, for someone to extend that helping hand to you, if you're not doing the exact same thing to other people without expecting anything in return, then that's why you're not seeing the sales, because you're not putting out enough good in the world. So if you're noticing that your sales and everything are not doing what it was supposed to do. When was the last time that you just genuinely helped someone? Not expecting anything, even if it's something that you normally charge a fee for. But you know that there are moments when you have the feeling to just help someone for free, or to give them some information that you know that can help them, but you decide to withhold it. And then you wonder why you are not receiving what you're supposed to receive, or you're receiving very little of what you feel you should receive. Because you're grieving the Holy Spirit. You are breaking the system of operation, the law of giving. Because when you give, you will receive. But if you do less giving, that's why you don't receive much. And once I understood this, I would say, law of how money, currency flows, and excuse me, when I understood that and understood the different levels of currency, that it may not necessarily always be money. It could be a service. It could be a helping hand. It could be a listening ear. It could be your time. It could be a resource. It could be someone in your network that you connect someone with, because you know that they have the answer that they will have the answer that particular person is looking for. So instead of you being a gatekeeper, you connect that person without expecting anything in return. There are so many times I have helped people, some people that I knew, some people that I didn't. Sometimes I'm nudged to do that. I would say Holy Spirit nudged me to do it. And I don't understand it, but I do it anyway, because I'm in this season of operating in obedience, walking by faith and not by sight. So I listen, right? And then it comes a moment when I am in great need of some sort of assistance, whether it's monetary or it is some type of skill set that I need in order to complete a particular project or task. And I kid you not, someone that I know, or someone that I know connect me with someone that they know that can help me. And they help me. It is the system of how currency flows. It's the system of putting out good, and it always come back to you. When you put out good, it always come back to you. Now, I'm not saying you just help people and do good things just to say, okay, I want to receive something. When you are genuinely authentic and you genuinely want to help people, all types of people, all different colors, no specification on color, education, background, or whatever, just human beings. Right? Whether it's young, old, child, or what. That's just how God set the system up to reward you. So for all of you who are wondering why you're not selling, for those of you who want to grow your social media, but yet you don't ever take the time to engage and share on other people's social media, but you want people to do that for you, but you don't want to do it for them, right? You want people to purchase a product or service from your program or become a member of your membership program, but yet you do not want to pay to be a part of somebody else's program, or yet there is a program and you look for ways not to pay a person for their services. And then you get upset when someone comes to you and want to nickel and dime you and want to get your service for free. Think about it. Have you done that to someone else lately? Have you ever done that to someone? How many people have you done that to? So think about it. If all those people are coming to you for something free, try to get you to do your fee stuff for free, then are you doing the exact same thing? Because remember, you get back what you put out. You want ones to be able to give you a helping hand, but you never want to extend a helping hand to others. So I really want you guys to understand that first it starts with you, not outside of you. We want to go from the outside inside. No, it starts from the inside and then it goes out. It starts inward and then it goes out. So when was the last time? And give a hard, deep down look at really what are you doing? Are your words matching your actions? And are your actions matching your deeds in the community? What are you doing when no one knows or no one can see what you're doing? It's a lot of things that I will never disclose to the general public on what I have done or what I have helped with, or it's just certain things that I would just never do or ever say, because I don't do it for that. I do it because I genuinely want to help and avail my skills, gifts, and talents to ones of which God direct me to help, right? And like I said, it does not have to always be money. It can be your time. It can be your resources. It can be connected people with your different people within your network, providing access. It could be so many things. Basically, it's anything that will bring somebody else value in their life or will ease stress or solve a problem that they have. All of those things are currency, okay? Or simply motivating somebody, that's currency. Mental health, that's currency. So I want you as a business owner to give yourself a hard, deep dive look of a self-evaluation of your finances, both personal and business-wise. And if it's not where you want them to be, then I need you to do a deep dive on some of the reasons why. It could be your systems of operation. It could be not proper targeting of your ideal niche audience. It could be just as simple as you just start putting out more good, engaging with people posts, liking, sharing, being complimentary. When you see people accomplish something, tell them congratulations. I don't even have to know a person to tell them congratulations, because I know whatever it is that they are doing, it actually took them time to do it. So I'm happy that they was able to complete whatever it is, because so many people don't ever complete what they first start. So then you see somebody that actually completed, so they deserve a congratulations. So I will tell them, even if I don't know them, if it pop up on my timeline, when was the last time you did something and did not expect anything in return? When was the last time that you sacrificed something for someone that you knew that was in need? Now, I'm not talking about people going and taking advantage of people, because there are some business owners and individuals who have the money to invest in someone's program that they want to take, and they act like they do not have the funds, and then they play on the emotions of the person to wiggle their way to get it for free or for a substantial discount. Now, I'm not talking about that, because God don't like when you do stuff like that. If you can pay someone, pay them. Because think about it, if it was you, wouldn't you want to get paid? Don't try to swindle and get people to lower their prices for you if you're not willing to do the exact same thing for them or for someone else that comes to you with a similar situation. And you wonder why you're not growing. You have to get these unhealthy tendencies out. You have to extract them out, just like you would extract cancer. You got to get it out. You have to change your mindset and understand the real true flow of money or currency. You have to understand that you receive what you put out. And currency takes different forms. So that's what I want to talk to you guys about. So if you notice that that's going on with your life right now, then it's time for you to get it together and do that homework and change what you're doing so that you can have the life that you was created to have, and not settling and not being a closed-fisted person, meaning you're closing your fist and not allowing everything to free flow. Don't be stingy. Be smart. I didn't say just go waste your money or your currency, but there are generally some times where you know that you could help someone and you didn't do it. And I want you for a moment to think about if that were you and someone else could help you, but they chose not to. How would that make you feel? If you really needed some help, because everybody have ups and downs. So on that note, think about it deeply. Get a notebook, notepad, pen, a piece of paper, and write down your goals and how much you want to make this month. And then divide that by how many weeks in the month. And then divide that by how many days are in the week. And then you use that target number in order to get to your goal. You can do it. But also, don't forget to help other people along the way. For me, I had to be very strategic on how I do it and set boundaries, because I love helping people. And if I could, I would just help them and just give away things all the time. But that's just not how it works. So I have to, every year I have a certain number of people that I'm going to help for free when I'm donating my services, all right, for certain things. Depends upon what it is. Have a certain amount of people, a certain amount of organizations that I do that for every single year, right? Once I reach that number, unless God tell me to do more, I don't do any more, but I also don't do any less. That is my pay it forward and give back every single year. So what do you do? On that note, you guys have a great, amazing rest of your day. Make sure to tune in to CTR Media Network and see our other amazing podcasts. We have 24/7 online TV that play exclusively on our website at ctrmedianetwork.com. And now we have expanded, thanks to God, and you can now watch some of our episodes on various different apps such as Roku TV, Android TV, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, iOS app, and Google Play Store. You can literally go and download the CTR Media Network app and watch our podcasting shows on the go. And if you are a current podcaster, streamer, or TV host, and you would like to take your TV viewership and listenership to the next level by being by having access to our platform, then please ask us about how you can join our membership program. Now, we're very unique over here at CTR Media Network, which means that in order for you to even be considered to be a part of our network, you have to be referred in by a member or a sponsor. Yes, a member or sponsor. If you're familiar with Navy Federal, that's the way we do it. It's referral based. If you don't know somebody on the inside, then you better get to know somebody on the outside so that you can get in. Because our waiting list is so extensively long. At this point, I know we have over 250 applicants right now that have been wanting to be a part of the network. So now we value our membership members in their opinions, very highly. So we're allowing them to have access and have leverage and power to be able to refer individuals into the network, and we will make them first priority. And some people are just on our waiting list. We have a very, very long waiting list as well. So Check us out at ctrmedianetwork.com. Talk to you later. Bye.